Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a spread on How to Do Nothing by Jenny Odell. This is a book review spread in my reading journal. I was recommended this book by one of my pen pals on Twitter. I have a lot of pen pals, so I'm always excited to read something new. This book the byline is Resisting the Attention Economy. And I kind of thought that the book was going to be about how to stop wasting time on like Twitter and, figure out how to do more of what you actually want to do, like kind of optimizing your time. But it really was not about that at all. It was how to get back to the habits of spending time doing actually nothing, like letting yourself be completely still and kind of bored even, because in stillness is when you are able to actually have a real thought. Your mind kind of needs time to sit with itself in order to develop kind of a thought or think about something that you haven't been able to put into words or hasn't been able to rise to the surface, because we're constantly distracted and constantly stimulated. It's so easy to just immediately hop on your phone the second you're bored, and there are fewer and fewer kind of opportunities to just be alone with your thoughts. So that was one of the premises of the book. And then another one of the premises of the book was the importance of bioregionalism and getting to know your own context, both geographical and cultural. What does it look like where you are, and why does it look like that? Who used to live where you live? Whose land are you on, kind of idea. What plants are around you? How can you make a difference in just in your daily context? Like one of the examples that this book gave was, do you know what your neighbors look like? Your actual next door neighbors. Do you know what they need? It was really kind of almost convicting in that sense of, lots of people, you can talk a big game about wanting to help or wanting to make things better, but for so many people, the best avenue for that is going to be right in their immediate context. What does helping look like where you are? What does where you are look like? So for this spread, I went online and I did some research, and I wanted to incorporate some of these bioregionalist kind of tenets into the spread. So I have a little section for whose land I am on. I am recording this in Wisconsin. I live in Wisconsin. So I wrote down the tribes whose land is unceded in Wisconsin and whose land was taken from them. And then I also wrote down some indigenous plants and animals that are native to Wisconsin. A lot of these I was proud to say that I did actually know. I definitely grew up kind of looking at goldenrod outside and hearing the mourning doves call. I have family who is very into wildlife and things like that, so I do feel very grateful on that sense of things. But yeah, I really enjoyed this book. I thought it had a really great message and super interesting kind of ideas. It definitely started off about the concept of making space and kind of mindfulness, and then it ended up with what responsibility do you have to do with that space? What are your kind of moral imperatives as a citizen, as a human, to your community? So yeah, I definitely highly recommend this book. I hope you go check it out. I will leave the author and the book linked in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.